Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm Darrin. It's been a while. Hope y'all are doing well. It was funny, when I was asked to shoot this video, I was kind of looking through some notes that I had taken from some sermons recently, both from Pastor Sky and from others, and looking through the first one, talking about love. Okay, maybe I'll talk about love in this video. Second sermon, talking about love. Okay, love. Third, talking about love. I'm like, all right, I think I'm getting the hint what I should talk about today. And I was thinking, sometimes when we hear love in church or when we read about love in the Bible, at least for me, it can get a little bit stale. And just because we hear it so much, love is patient, love is kind, blah, 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 and we don't realize how tremendous of a thing this is. So I wanted to bring your attention to probably my favorite verse in the Bible. Forgive me for having to cheat, but I believe it's Matthew 22. The Pharisees and the Sadducees asked Jesus, "Teacher, what is the greatest commandment in the law?" And Jesus replied, "Love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your mind. This is the first and greatest commandment. And the second is like it. Love your neighbor as yourself. All the law and the prophets hang on these two commandments." When I think about this, I don't know if this hits you as hard as it hit me when I read it earlier today, but they're asking Jesus, the Messiah, the Christ, you've been on earth, or you will be on earth for 3.5 years teaching, boil everything down to one sentence, one commandment. And this is what Jesus says: love the Lord your God with all your heart. It was interesting. I was visiting my parents' church in California recently, and the pastor actually was also talking about love. And he was going on and on, love your neighbor, love each other, God loves you, so on and so forth. He gets to the end of the message, an hour-long message. He said nothing about loving God back. And I was honestly stunned. It's the greatest commandment out of Jesus' mouth. He said the whole Old Testament, everything is riding on this one commandment. So why is it not something that's constantly in our hearts, constantly in our minds? When I had this realization, it was about a year ago when I started, thinking more about this. It really has changed my relationship with God in an incredible way. It's no longer, just God loving me and me kind of being this immature child who just kind of receives all this love but doesn't give anything back. But I've been really working on developing a two-way relationship where, not only do I realize and accept and thrive in how much God loves me, but I'm really trying to set all my heart and all my life into loving Him back. And I would really encourage you to do the same. I think that if you do, I can't even begin to describe the incredible things that I know will happen in your life. And I will say that if you're watching here at church, you're in the right place to get started on this journey. So thank you guys for listening. I hope this encouraged you today. Thanks.